As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying here in Singapore.
Okay, mate, radio check please, radio check. Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:42.9. Leclerc, Alonso, Piastri, Tsunoda and Hamilton.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. And here's our track, 4.94 kilometres long, and overtaking chances into the first corner, into turn 14 at the end of the Esplanade, and now into turn 16 in the newly reprofiled sector that we first ran on in 2023. Still though, it's punishing and tough on the brakes, and the heat and humidity will take an effect on our drivers. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Piastri, Lando Norris, and Hamilton. Fernando Alonso, Albon, Stroll, and Esteban Ocon. Hayes, Sainz, Joshua Pearce, and Hadjar. Behrman, Bortoletto, Pierre Gasly, and Yuki Tsunoda. Lawson, Hülkenberg, Doohan, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was about 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Okay, radio check, radio check. Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. We don't currently have the data for that request. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. P10, you're currently in P10. Our gap to first place, 9.6 seconds. Ocon is ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Stroll behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps time. Okay, 30 laps till the end now. Okay, take it easy on the car, we can't sustain this level of damage. Okay, good work, great pass. Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Alonso's ahead of you. And the time last lap, 1 minute 36.6. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.2 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Okay, they're building a lead of 6/10 a lap. Come on. You're in the top 10 now, keep it up. Okay, let's go now, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. This is our true position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road. So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, you're in P21, Science ahead. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. And they've entered the pit lane. Okay, they're on fresh hards. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. 21 laps to go. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres. Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Joshua in the pits now. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, overtake the safety car. You may overtake the safety car. It's waiting to pick up the leader. Alonso ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.4 seconds. That's Albon behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps time. Okay, 17 laps to go now. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Green flag. Gap to your teammate behind, 5.1 seconds. Alonso's ahead of you. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 0.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 2 minutes, 17.0. Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Copy that. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay, as things stand, we'll be 15th in the championship. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, we can take you this lap. At least another 10 minutes until this rain evens out. Stay alert out there. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, there seems to have been a problem removing the left rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, and let's finish the race as strong as possible. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. And we're in P20. Hulkenberg ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, Bortoletto behind. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. And that's 8 laps to go. Joshua's coming in for his stop. Tyre condition still looking good. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. clear. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.6 seconds. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Okay, Russell's behind you now. They're on a fresh set of inters. Their tyres are 5 laps old. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. And the time last lap, 2:26.9. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.0 seconds. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage, you might start to notice it soon. The Ferrari drivers just completed a pass for the lead of the race. Okay, you've got P3, well done. Our gap to first place, 13.2 seconds. Alonso's ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 9.5 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. Okay, Sainz is behind you. They're on a fresh set of inters. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
And Leclerc to the line, to the checkered flag. It's King Charles today. He wins.
It was a joy to watch today, honestly, because the driver was clearly able to read the conditions well on track, to use the information properly from the team, and usually come up with the right solution at the right time.
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium. And that is a fabulous win. And the top step of the podium for Charles Leclerc. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something. Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Great news. They've accepted that contract and signed on the dotted line. We should celebrate. And make sure we figure out how to stop any leaks about it. Nice work getting this one over the line.
Big opportunity, boss. A potential title sponsor wants to strike a deal at the next negotiations.
Great news. The development of a part is complete, and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit the Assign Upgrades screen when you have a moment.